What's up, everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. Welcome! It's spooky, it's scary, it's Halloween, it's all dark. Light. But let's talk about our favorite Halloween games. So when I think of Halloween games, I definitely first think of Ghostbusters for the NES and the Commodore 64. That used to be like one of my favorite things right there. The NES, man, when that kind of got ported to that, because it was kind of that same game, finding the buildings and doing all that stuff. I really liked, or I should say I didn't like, climbing 22 flights of stairs. But once I got the NES Max and found a couple tricks on what doors to open and what means, and getting the anti-ghost suit, and using that NES Max to turbo up the steps with enough ghost food to keep them appetized. Ghost food? Really? Well, there's Slimer, he eats everything. Anyways, and then moving on from that, my next favorite was Nightmare on Elm Street for the NES. Oh, is that not a fun game? It's like so cool. I mean, I always thought it was, it was weird, don't get me wrong, but the whole transitioning between sleep and the real world, the cup of coffee to stay awake, the boombox to wake you up out of a nightmare, and then you hit select and you turn into a dream warrior when you fell asleep. So you had the acrobat, you had the wizard, so it was kind of cool. I really liked fighting Freddy too, but why did it always be like Freddy's coming, dun, 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 and then all of a sudden you're fighting him, and right when you get his power down, he leaves. It was like a fight for zero reason but to like screw with your health, I guess. Oh, it's dark. It's so dry down here. But yeah, so like I really think that those are like the games that talk to me as far as Halloween games. Also, you can't forget the Splatterhouse series. I remember Splatterhouse was like all try to be banned out of the arcades. It's like I didn't even get a chance. I think I finally eventually did play the arcade version, but like because it was like one or two machines in probably the whole state of Michigan. It was really hard to get those, and it was gory. It was a gory game. And then Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx and PC Engine released a kind of slightly dumbed down version of it. I mean, almost the same graphically, just a lot less of the blood and guts, I guess you could say, and some other stuff was changed. But that's what really kind of made me fall in love with it. Believe it or not, I was like, Splatterhouse, dude. There's like a home version, and then it came to Sega Genesis did Splatterhouse 2, and and that's when the 16-bit was really hitting, and it's like, oh my god, that looked even more beautiful. And then you got Splatterhouse 3, and Splatterhouse 3 was more of like a beat 'em up, but you were also able to supercharge and get all huge and beat the crap out of these zombies and stuff. It was really creepy music, creepy bosses. Very scary. You had to go through different floors of the mansion until you got to the end of each level. And then you had Splatterhouse, Xbox 360, considered the most. I think it was considered had the most blood of any game ever made. And the whole thing was to spill as much blood because when you amp up, you had these big spikes and you would just slash stuff, and you'd have to fill a blood meter. And then afterwards, you'd like suck in all the blood. It was a spooky, creepy game. But that's some of my Halloween memories for gaming. Like, can't not love that. So I'm only a few hours away here. It's about almost 3:30. Well, this will be uploaded a little later, but I'll be passing out candy probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. It starts to get like dark around here. But there's really my whole Halloween experience. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Never really played. I know of it. I know a friend that used to play it. I think I tried it once. I didn't really care for it, so that's not really on my big memory of Halloween games. I know there was Halloween for 2600 too, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, games I never really play, I know of now. But yeah, I don't know. What's your favorite Halloween memory as far as video games go? I mean, there's a lot of spooky ones. You know, another one, Silent Hill. When Silent Hill came out with that whole fog situation, they even made the movies, you know. But yeah, Silent Hill was another kind of creepy one. I'm trying to think of like if there's anything else that was just as creepy. Resident Evil maybe, but not really on my like. That was more just like cool kind of. There was also a good one, Ash or no, I'm sorry, Evil Dead. I think it was Boomstick or Rise of the Boom. I can't remember. It's like the Boomstick or something like that. That was on the Sega Dreamcast, and that was pretty sweet. I remember that was like one of the main games I bought when I got my Dreamcast, so that was really neat too. But I don't know. Let me know your memories, your Halloween memories, as I get ready to go trick or treating. And we got a new Ghostbusters movie coming out. Can you believe that? It comes out, I believe, the 19th of November. So that's really, so what is that, like 19 days away? 19 and a half days away? A brand new Ghostbusters, our third sequel, Ghostbusters Afterlife. If you haven't seen the most recent trailer, woo! Those terror dogs? Sorry, Paul Rudd, you better run. If Rick Moranis taught us anything, run. I saw the new Halloween. I'm not going to, I don't want to do any spoilers if people want to watch it, but I felt like it just left you hanging and didn't really solve anything. I'll just give it that as my review. Wasn't terrible, but it was, like, I thought that just the whole way the one in 2018 was put together was just a way, even though it's the exact continuation from that story, you could just tell something was different, something was off. But anyways, let me know what you think. Happy Halloween. Please like, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. So what do I do with my hands? Just keep them here? Just get my basket. Okay, I'm ready to go trick-or-treating. I mean, I'm ready to probably just pass out candy.